Arizona Cardinals just got some awful news. Major news in the NFL affects the NFC West and the Cardinals, of course, folks. That's what we're talking about on today's show. I'm your host, Joe Donahue. You're watching Cardinals Today, presented by Prize Picks. If you didn't hear about what took the world by storm, it was this Myles Garrett trade. He's a Ram now. Somehow, some way, that is where we stand right now, okay? Now, the Rams did give up Jared Verse and a first-rounder, a second-rounder, and a third-rounder, okay? Now, maybe you think Myles should have gotten more first. Probably, but the Rams, on the bright side, are losing Verse and a bunch more picks, but they just got Myles Garrett, okay? And that's a scary sight. So I want to know, for Cardinals fans, before we dive into this more, what is your one-word reaction to the Rams getting Myles Garrett? Comment one word down below. Get creative. Get funny. Let me know your one-word reaction in the comment section to this Myles Garrett trade right when you heard it. So what sucks is the Rams just continue to get better and better, and now they are Super Bowl favorites. And I feel like from the Cardinals fan perspective, it is just sometimes it's annoying to watch these trades go down. Literally the best player in the NFL, one of the best players of all time defensively, Myles Garrett, is now on our rival squad. And then meanwhile, you've got the Rams being Super Bowl favorites. You've got the Seahawks, who are the defending Super Bowl champions. I mean, give us a break, okay? Well, what? And what do the Cardinals got going on? We're waiting to hear from Jacoby Brissett. The Rams are getting Myles Garrett. The Seahawks are hoisting trophies. And we don't know if Jacoby Brissett's going to be at practice. I mean, it's a joke. Like, honestly, the Cardinals should be moved out of this division, okay? It's unfair. It is unfair. And I mentioned the Rams being Super Bowl favorites now. I wasn't kidding. Check out the updated list of Super Bowl odds here. The Rams come in at plus 550. They are well ahead of everybody else. Their odds have skyrocketed. And then the Seahawks are obviously still on this list, and they're our top four. Like, it's getting difficult to watch every other team in the division just keep getting better and better. And, you know, the Cardinals have to enter this sort of rebuild year again and hope to get their franchise QB in 2027. And I understand how it must feel for the fans. It feels awful, to be quite honest with you. Like that feeling of just watching your competitors grow and grow, and you almost have to know and expect that a bad season is coming up. It doesn't feel good. But what if I told you, Cardinals fans, there is a silver lining, okay? There are multiple ways that this can be spun positively. So I'm going to try to use the back half of the show to do that for you guys. But like I said, get in the comment section and let me know the one-word reaction you had to this Myles Garrett trade. Before we talk about the positives, let's shout out another positive on Cardinals Today, and that is our good friends at Prize Picks, the place to go. If you love daily fantasy sports, Player Picks on fire right now as playoff basketball gets going. And there's no better place to cash in while watching sports than with Prize Picks. With the social feeds feature, you can share Prize Picks with your friends, copy lineups with a single click. That includes my lineups. You can follow me on Prize Picks. Username's JoeyOD1. Tail my picks or fade them if you got some better picks for yourself. But you can get my picks before I post them on the show. I got a lineup for the finals. So Prize Picks is an awesome deal right now where you can get Jalen Brunson more than half a point. So I'm picking that. And I'm picking Stephon Castle to score more than 11.5 points. That's been my best pick on Prize Picks. And this would double my money. $25 lineup. The payout is $50. So use that Jalen Brunson max discount for game one while you can. The app is so easy to use. And new user offer, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA and get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Link is in the comments section and description of today's video. That's code HMA. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. I'll say this to start with the positives and the silver linings. Trey McBride has the right attitude. He was asked by Ian Rappaport about this Garrett trade, about Garrett going to the Rams. And what did he say? He said, Myles Garrett has been doing it at a high level for a long time. I'm excited to go against one of the best of the league twice a year, every year. That's what I want to freaking hear, McBride. I love the competitor in him. You know, again, almost going to feel, if the Cardinals are bad, I'm going to feel bad for Trey McBride. But he has the right attitude, right? He's young. He's talented, led the Cardinals in receiving last year. I mean, it was fantastic to watch what McBride put together. Might be the best tight end in all of football right now, okay? And so I like that he's coming out here and wanting this fight, embracing this challenge rather than, folding over. I mean, what else is he going to do? So I like that competitor that Trey McBride puts on display for us here, and I think he's putting the positive spin on it, which hopefully the Cardinals will be competitive in that division one day soon. For the time being, though, I do think that this almost guarantees the Cardinals get a top 3 pick. I mean, effectively seals that they get a top 3 pick, maybe the first overall pick, okay, because they're in the toughest division of football, you could argue. All right, not only is it the Rams, Seahawks, but also the Niners. Haven't given them enough respect, I feel like, which I don't want to because, screw them. And they were pretty banged up last year, but this is a tough division overall. And when you look at what the Cardinals have to go up against, not only in the division, but the way that their schedule's structured, I mean, you got to go on the road to play the Chargers right away and then come home and play the defending Super Bowl champions? I mean, how's that right? Then you go on another road trip. You go all the way to San Francisco to play division rivals again, and then you got to go from San Fran to New York. I mean, okay, you're going coast to coast here across the country. And then you get to go back home, and what do? You host another team that had a winning record in Detroit. And then traveling again, and you go into the Rams who just got Myles Garrett for the first time. You got to play them. Who made this? This is insane. Now we're hosting the Broncos, who are also Super Bowl contenders, and we're going back and forth and back and forth. Then you go again on the road at Dallas, which this one I actually feel not as bad about. We're playing the Cowboys. And then finally, you'll play the Seahawks for the first time or second time, and it's on the road. And then you got Seahawks and Rams back-to-back. Oh, by the way, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs follow. It's tough, and you don't get to bye till Week 13 after that onslaught. And by that point, you figure, well, the Cardinals probably are tanking, all right, even though you're not allowed to. This is the state of things and where Arizona would likely be headed at that point. And so now the Cardinals can get their franchise quarterback. This is why I say they're essentially guaranteed that top pick when you couple the schedule and how good these teams are getting. Well, now you can do what your organization needs, and that's get the quarterback and then build around him, all right? And while we're talking about Cardinals quarterbacks, it doesn't seem like Jacoby Brissett is going to be the guy to build around, as we never thought, right? So update is Jacoby Brissett not in attendance at Arizona's final week of voluntary OTAs. He continues to hold out for a reworked contract, and the Cardinals will have mandatory minicamp next week. That'll be telling. If he doesn't go to the mandatory minicamp, we got problems. His job's in jeopardy here, all right? And if that's the case, if this drama's still going on, you might as well just play Carson Beck. All right, what do you got to lose at this point? Even if he stinks, which people get mad at me, I don't think he's going to be a good quarterback at all, and you will see that on the field. I hope he is. I don't see it, okay? Not in this Cardinals team right now. And he's also a little older for a quarterback coming into the NFL. But anyways, you might as well just see if there's anything there, though, because what if I'm wrong? What if he is a pretty good quarterback? All right, it'd be great to see. But either way, the quarterback talent in 2027 is miles ahead of not only Carson Beck, but the quarterback class in 2026. It wasn't even close. I mean, look at the names that are available here in 2027. Not just Dante Moore, Arch Manning, Julian Sayin. Don't forget about Mestamaker. There's plenty of names here. Levitt. I mean, Sellers. There's plenty of guys. C.J. Carr, one of the Heisman favorites, right? Brandon Sorsby, if he makes it to that point. I mean, the class is loaded, okay? And that could be where the Cardinals really figure this thing out, really find their guy once and for all, finally. And so couple all that together. Brissett probably not going to help you out this season. We'll see if he is able to start. That's what the Cardinals want. Otherwise, play Beck, see if there's anything there. It's not a bad thing if there's not, because you'll get your franchise guy in the next year with a top pick. So that's the spin. But I want to ask the ball knowers in the comment section right now, who's your favorite quarterback in college football right now? Comment down below the one quarterback prospect you really want the Cardinals to start keying in on, start looking at. Let me know in that comment section down below. I will say Arch Manning, who probably has the most hype, right? If you had to pick a name, everybody's like, Arch is going to come out. I need to see more from him. I'm not sold on him yet. I need to see an incredible season from Arch before I say that would be the first pick. That'll do it for today's Cardinals Today episode. Appreciate you all tuning in to the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I've been your host, Joey O'Donohue, and I got more Cardinals content coming your way pretty soon.